What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. And you know me, I like to expose the motive, the corruption, the underhanded behavior, the subconscious movement that is going on when it comes down to the media. See, what I mean by subconscious is this. When people see their surface actions, that is the conscious motive. That means that is what you all are supposed to see. They want y'all to see this news station that is supposedly just fighting for truth and justice. We just are holding people accountable. That's all we are. Yet we're pointing out. We're pointing out all the evil and corruption that's going on around the world, and we're righteous, and we need you guys to support us. Okay? The subconscious says they don't realize that we're trying to assist the Democrats with pushing a global agenda by silencing any of their critics or any other outlets that can expose that we're in cahoots with them, and that our job is to create false narratives and push whatever propaganda and lies that we want to and not have it challenged by anybody. You know, no conservatives, none of that. We have to demonize all of them and shut them down. And if we need to, we will even invoke the assistance of all of these major media outlets and internet sites such as YouTube, because they're killing us. See, YouTube's killing us because they're allowing, which they're cracking down on, some people to combat all of the lies and false narratives of us. Okay? Yeah, and we don't like that. So now we have to demonize YouTube a little bit so that they would then, in return, get afraid and then attack people like Kevin and Kevin's Corner and other conservative YouTubers that point out our corruption, lies, and deceit. We don't like that. So let's go after YouTube. And guess who tried to help out YouTube? Help this narrative is little teeny weeny, incy beanie, yellow polka dot bikini wearing Brian Stelter.
A good lie of the year.
One of the tools that's used to spread misinformation, of course, is YouTube. YouTube is a huge platform for these lies and smears. And there was a great new Washington Post story examining this on Tuesday. Let me show you a quote from it. The Post says the platform, YouTube, routinely serves videos espousing neo-Nazi propaganda, phony reports portraying dark-skinned people as violent savages, and conspiracy theories claiming that large numbers of leading politicians and celebrities molested children.
Just look at that paragraph right there and tell me what they're really trying to villainize.
So now, you hear what that man just did? He attacked YouTube and said basically, YouTube allows people to have freedom of speech in their own opinion, and anything that doesn't fit mainstream media or comes out of our mouths have to be a conspiracy theory. Of course, neo-Nazi beliefs, which is basically anything we don't believe in, we'll just throw that tag on it. It's neo-Nazi. It's neo-Nazi to feel that we need borders. It's neo-Nazi to feel like you can walk around with the Trump hat on and not be attacked or demonized like the kids that were innocent that YouTube attacked. I mean, not YouTube, but CNN attacked and demonized. You know, I guess those are Nazi tactics. No, Nazi tactics are not to simply cast a whole group of people as unworthy, evil, and dehumanize them to where they can be just attacked, even if they're kids. Yeah, that's not Nazi-like. No. So what's Nazi-like is to have a hat on and stand there minding your own business afar off while people get in your face or people yell at you and call you everything under the sun, and you don't retaliate. But yet you standing there with a slight smirk on your face is evil until you get busted and have to come out and say, well, we might have jumped the gun a little bit. We didn't get the full story, but never really admitted that you stuck your foot in your mouth and you were trying to implement your diabolical scheme to once again paint a false narrative. But yet YouTube allows people to get on there and counter this type of garbage. We don't want anybody countering our garbage. So YouTube, we're going to go ahead and now say you're assisting with fake news by allowing these people to get on there and counter all of our fake narratives. And you know what? We need you to tighten it up on them. We need you to go ahead and continue to demonetize them, increase your algorithms to make sure that you just tighten their necks real. Because see, when we go into 2020, we don't want anything to oppose our lives. We don't want that. No, we want free reign to create narratives like those boys who were being attacked. Because see, guess what? If it wasn't for you, YouTube, allowing other videos to surface, we would have ran with that lie. And to this day, people would have been believing that those kids were evil and they were taunting that Native American poor man. Yeah, and they were sitting there yelling at those nice, kind, Hebrew Israelite black men they were simply just preaching the good news, the gospel. And then these white, evil, privileged, Trump wearing hats, little white boys, they're straight, first of all. We don't like that, okay? Secondly, they're Catholic. We don't like anything resembling Christianity. Thirdly, they're white. Fourth, they got a hat on that says Make America Great. Yeah, so we wanted that narrative to say, these guys just out of nowhere decided we want to attack those peaceful, innocent, black preachers of the gospel. And this gentle, non-lying, just victimized Native American guy. Yeah, that's what we want y'all to believe. But since we got busted because of y'all, YouTube, now we're going to have to try to say y'all are a big proponent of fake news. Now, YouTube, why, since you just heard this garbage, why didn't you demonetize that? Why didn't you go after CNN and say, well, CNN, don't be coming after us because you guys, just like y'all claim all these other people are doing, also put out fake news. So what makes you any different than the people you're accusing of fake news? That's what I want to know. Is CNN being demonetized? Are they being censored? Is there an algorithm to check little Brian Stelter? Or maybe the algorithm can't pick up on that Mickey Mouse voice of his. Okay, Pluto, the next thing we're going to do, oh boy, Pluto. Yeah, it's very hard for the algorithm to catch it because it's off the octave is so high. But anyway, that's what I want to see. I want to see if they're going to go after them too for all their lies, because we all know the deal. The deal is to really implement some real type of socialistic policies, the ones where, they talk about you guys are fascists and socialism. No, you guys are, that's the type of fascism that they want. They want the ability to say anything that don't come from us. We want to be able to destroy that voice, attack that voice by any means necessary, demonize that voice, undercut that voice, delegitimize that voice, so that we can just run the board with all of our agenda and our policies. Because we're not working for the Democratic Party. We're just an independent news source that simply is non-biased and want to get down to the truth, right? YouTube, if you're listening, I tried to defend y'all. Now let's see if you demonetize this video. Anyway, find me every Wednesday night, 7:30, and Kevin's Corner live on my radio blog talk show and live on YouTube. And don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, the notification button. Check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. Link in the bottom. If you click it, put my name into the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. That's what I'm talking about. Find me on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll see you next time in Kevin's Corner. And if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom. Do so as well. All right, God bless.